The European Union is under intense pressure to reform after Eurosceptic parties on the right and left made very strong gains in legislative elections. CCTV's Jack Barton reports from an informal meeting of EU leaders in Brussels and their growing debate over selecting the bloc's next president.
The informal dinner was the first chance for EU leaders to digest the strong election gains by Eurosceptic parties in Europe's Parliament, where they now hold about a third of all seats. Britain's Prime Minister arrived declaring Sunday's result was proof the EU needs to change.
Europe should concentrate on what matters, on growth and jobs, and not try to do so much. We need an approach that recognises that Brussels has got too big, too bossy, too interfering. We need more for nation states. It should be nation states wherever possible, Europe only where necessary.
David Cameron wasn't alone in calling for the EU's powers to be downsized. French President François Hollande says he now believes the European project has become remote and incomprehensible. And he says EU policy making should be withdrawn from where it's not needed. Dinner discussions focused on who would be the next European Commission president, a position normally chosen by Europe's leaders and considered key to the bloc's future focus. But this time, the Parliament's biggest centrist parties want to choose, putting forward candidates who want the EU to have much greater powers, like the current Parliament President Martin Schulz.
In the end, it is likely that the European Parliament will be able to pretty much determine the president of the next Commission. But that is very much resented by the heads of states.
So a showdown is looming between heads of state and the Parliament's centrist core. But no matter who chooses the next Commission president, the Parliament's enlarged minority of anti-Euro and anti-EU parties have vowed to block any future policies that cause further economic pain to European voters. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.